Hello, welcome. I am Sarah Campbell. This is a military to millionaire presentation. And today we're going to focus on paying down debt using a spending plan. So let's get started. First, let's talk about why do you even want to pay down debt? Debt can be heavy. It sucks. It makes it hard to do what you want to do because you're worried about your car payment. It also makes it hard to plan for retirement because you might have too much debt to put aside savings for that. And it also makes it hard to buy what you want because again, you have payments already. It's hard to when stuff comes up that you're like, "Ooh, I want that." You might not be able to buy it because you have payments hanging over your head and you just don't have the freedom to do that. First of all, you aren't alone. 83% of Americans say they are overspending. 47% say they're specifically overspending on groceries, which I completely understand. Groceries have been expensive lately with inflation. Oh my goodness. And then 5,700 is the average American credit card debt. And I'm going to say there's people with a lot more than that since that's the average. And there's a bunch of people that have no credit card debt. So that's the average. There's a lot more out there. So if you're in those categories, you're not alone. There's tons of Americans out there feeling the same way. So let's get started with how to make a spending plan. We have three resources here that are online to help you start writing things down. First one is Every Dollar. This is a free budgeting app by Dave Ramsey. His concept is give every dollar a name. That's one. Then you have You Need a Budget, YNAB. That one is also free. Great one. Then we have Honeydew. This is made for couples, just to try to make it easier to coordinate with a spouse when you're planning. The other one is the envelope system. This one, you're just going to put money in the envelopes for each category. And when the money is out of the envelope, then it's gone. So you can't overspend. So let's get started on how to start the budget. First, we need to know how much income you bring home. So this is your net income after taxes have been taken out, and maybe you have health care plan that takes it out, your employer takes out, or retirement that the employer takes out. We want the number after that. So whatever is deposited in your account, let's start with that. Then we want to list your fixed expenses like rent, your car note, giving. If you're a tither, that would be a fixed expense for you most likely. Your phone bill, and maybe you have a fixed gym fee potentially. And write all those down. Those are the easy ones because you already know what it is every month. Then we're going to list our variable expenses. These are all the things that change from month to month. You're going to try to get an average. This is a little bit harder. Just look back at your past bills and look at your accounts and see how much am I usually spending on utilities or gas or food or kid expenses, or maybe you do drop in at like your gym where you're paying a fee every time you go in, and it's not the same every time because you go more or less. So those would be things that are variable expenses that you just need to go back and look and try to get an average. This is not going to be perfect your first time doing it. You're probably going to have to go 2 to 3 months of trying to do this before you start to feel like you have it pretty well nailed down of what you're going to spend each month. Then we're going to create our sinking funds. These are expenses that might not be every month, but they're bigger expenses. Like if you pay your insurance every 6 months, that's a big expense that you want to plan for. So you're going to take the cost that it's going to be and divide it by the number of months you have to save for it. So for my trash pickup, that's every 3 months. I know how much it's going to cost. So I take that expense, divide it by 3, and put it in my monthly budget so that I know I'm going to have enough when that bill comes due. That's the same with maybe you need a sinking fund for gear. I know my husband, he doesn't spend money on gear every month, but then he'll have a training and he'll spend a bunch. So we try to guesstimate how much he's going to need, and then we try to save so that he has the money there for him when he's going on a trip and needs the gear. Same with like clothes. You just gotta try to figure out how much you're going to need, put that money in the sinking fund, and have it be there for you when those expenses come up. So, what happens if you are already really behind and you don't feel like you have enough money to even get current on your debt? The first thing we're going to do is pay our four walls. That's going to be our food, utilities, shelter, transportation in that order. Those are the most important things. So, we're going to go through and pay those first. And So, say you get your food, utilities, and your shelter paid, and you're out of money. You're gonna have to call your car, whoever's holding your car note, and say, "I don't have money this month. I'm gonna get to you next month. Please be patient with me." That would be the way you would do it. And then we need to go out and make some money. We need to get some traction. Find a side hustle to help you gain traction. This is not forever. This is just for a time to get some momentum and try to get some of the ankle biter bills out of your life. Little credit cards, get them out of your life. Little, maybe like a personal loan that's just a little one. Try to get some traction, get some money together to pay those off so that you can start snowballing into paying off those bigger debts. Some things that I have done have been Uber or DoorDash, and I've sold a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. You'd be surprised you can get $5 for almost anything. So don't worry about nobody's gonna buy this. Just list it. See if somebody buys it. It could help you get a little boost. Maybe you could do some overtime if you have a job that allows it, or maybe you can start tutoring kids. Or find a work from home job. There's a bunch of customer service jobs that if you're a stay at home mom and you have a little bit extra time, you can find some sort of work from home job. So those are the things they want to do to just give yourself a boost. This has been a Military to Millionaire presentation. If you want more information, you can check out our website. We got the link there. You can send me an email. You can call or text me. I can get you information about anything financial, life insurance, to see if you have enough. See what you have already, because if you're active duty, you already have some life insurance, and your spouse does too. Um, TSP, I can help you with TSP, what funds you're in, what funds you should be in, and how much you need to put in order to retire on time. If you have a blended retirement plan, which you do if you joined after 2019. There's a lot of things that we can help you with. I can help you go through your particular spending plan and help you figure it out. If you're just struggling and you want a second pair of eyes of someone that knows what they're doing, I can help you go through. And a lot of this I will do for free. I just want to help you. So just text me. The worst that I can say is no, but I'm not even going to say no. So text me and we'll get started planning for your future. Have a good day.